Peace, man. What's the word? Peace, man. What's cracking? Yo, before we get it started, man, I need everybody to head to Instagram, shoot me a follow real quick, man, cause I got some shit coming up real soon, man. I need everybody to get in tune with me right now, so just follow me on Instagram real quick. Then we gonna get it cracking. You know what I'm saying? My Instagram is Zodi underline 7 ZOTI underline 7. You heard? And yeah, man. Um, and if y'all wanna fuck with my other YouTube channel, it's called Weird Music. That's why I drop all the music and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can fuck with that shit too. It got some vibes on there. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, man. But let's get to the fucking topic, man. Yo, I'm gonna give y'all a gem that nobody ever told y'all, probably. I want to talk about keeping it real and where the term keeping it real actually really comes from, and what the true meaning of keeping it real is. And nobody ever is going to tell y'all this. And I'm going to break it down in a metaphysical way that you probably never heard before, alright? So, check it out, alright? Now, if you talk about keeping it real, if you wanna talk about keeping it real and all that, what's really real? You know what I'm saying? What's real? When you think about what's real, the only thing that's real is the moment. The moment. So it's crazy, man. I was just thinking about, man, the minute I spoke those words, I mean the second I said keeping it real, ODB just popped up in my head. Old Dirty Bastard from Wu-Tang Clan. And the reason why he popped up in my head is because his favorite group was called The Moments. And I said, the only thing that's real is the moment. And if y'all know about that group, The Moments, that's like a old school 70s song. 70s soul group. You know what I'm saying? From the 70s and shit. And ODB was definitely a real ass nigga. And it'll make sense later on. Y'all gonna understand what I mean. So when you wanna when we talking about keeping it real, I want y'all to know that the only thing that's real in life is this moment you are living in. Why? Because what you can see, smell, hear, and touch is only what there is right now, here in this moment. What I have right here in this room is the only thing I can touch, hear, see, smell, and feel. Anything I gotta think about that's coming from the past, that might be in the future, is not real. The past already happened. I cannot retouch what happened in the past. The future hasn't happened yet. Well, the future and the past and the present all happen simultaneously. But when you want to talk about the moment, is the only thing you really have to know is real. Um, so so when we talking about keeping it real, though, keeping it real is an action word, right? Now, I gave you the description of what real is because that's describing reality. In the world, real comes from reality, right? So the more you are in tune with reality, meaning with the moment, the more you're gonna be able to keep it real. But keeping it real is the action word. So the way you react to your moment will determine how real you keep it. Because life is spontaneous. Life is unplanned. Life is unexpected. You don't know what's about to happen tomorrow. You can't predict the future, right? So the way you react with your circumstances will determine how real you are. Let me say you got a surprise happening. The way you handle that surprise will determine how real you keep it. The way you're able to deal with it is going to tell you how real you really is. That's why I say that the best improviser is the realest nigga. The best improvisers are the realest niggas. Because the better you can improvise is the better you gonna handle the situation. And I'm gonna give you an example. Michael Jordan, when he stepped down the court and he improvising, he's reacting to the game, but he's already ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying? He somehow he tapped in that moment where the way he reacts to his flow of the moment is the way he's going to be able to handle the situation like a pro. You know what I'm saying? The way he improvising, like you can't stop him. A freestyle rapper, what do they say? A good freestyle rapper is that nigga fire. They gonna say, man, that nigga fire, man. How did he come up with this shit, man? Like he coming up with all these words and shit like that nigga spitting right. Straight off the dome and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Top of the fucking head. You know what I'm saying? That nigga, he improvising, you know what I'm saying? What are we gonna say? Like nigga, you got some niggas pulling up trying to shoot you and shit. You got niggas pulling up trying to shoot you in a car. Like they pulling up in the car and you can see it in advance already. And you are strapped. And you handle the situation before it happens, man. What are they gonna say? That was a real ass nigga, man. He handled the situation, you know what I'm saying? Like self-protecting yourself. You know what I'm saying? You keeping it real. You dealing with reality. You dealing with the situation. You dealing with the moment. You know what I'm saying? The way you react. The best improviser is the realest nigga. So the better you gonna be able to improvise, the realer you gonna keep it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they always say, like, when some real shit happen, like, let me say you with your homie, you with your day one, or you with your close one. You know what I'm saying? There's some shit happening, and y'all gotta handle the situation. You gotta have his back, and you don't know how to handle the situation. You gotta improvise. This is gonna like test you. This is gonna test you, and it's gonna prove to him how real of a friend you are. So the better you gonna handle the situation, the realer you gonna keep it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what keeping it real is, man. The best improviser is the realest niggas. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying? There can be many surprises that come with life. And I think the only thing you can I think the only way you can really get ready for that is to stay ready and to know and to face any situation with courage. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way. There's no really a way you can train that shit. You just gotta be ready for it and just you just There's no way you can train that because it's unexpected. But the way you react to it and the way you're gonna improvise is gonna determine what kind of nigga you is. Is you a real nigga or not? Cause a fake nigga, what is he gonna do? He's not gonna deal with it. He's not gonna deal with that situation. He's gonna leave. He's gonna leave. He's not gonna handle the situation. He's gonna run off and not handle it. So that was like a metaphysical term for what keeping it real really is. It's being in the moment and reacting in the most powerful way to your situation in the moment. You know what I'm saying? It's the action in the moment, you know what I'm saying? What that is real. It's that shit you can feel. You know what I'm saying? When you got like a African drummer just improvising on the drum, going in, playing that drum, giving out heavy vibrations, and you can just feel it like this nigga is so in his fucking zone, like the energy just goes off. You can feel it like, yo, that the way he's improvising on this shit, not everybody can do that, man. That's what's gonna distinguish you from the next man. Like that shit is real. You can feel that, man. You know what I'm saying? What do they always say? Like when some tragic shit happens and shit, that's when you're gonna feel the real. When somebody dies and shit, that's when you are gonna feel the real, because that's when reality hits you, because the way that it's just tragedy, it's just a outcome of reality is gonna remind you that shit is real and you gotta really handle shit. You know what I'm saying? And be responsible and have no fear and be courageous. That's what it really is, man. Shit crazy when you think about it.